What's going on today, guys? Welcome to the channel. Today I have a brand new San Martin watch to show you guys. This is a new version of the vintage Submariner that they released, I believe, last year, and I think they made some really good improvements to it. I haven't seen any reviews on this watch yet, although I have seen some unboxing videos, and if you guys want to see me do unboxing videos in the future, let me know down in the comments. But without any further ado, guys, let's dive down and take a look at this thing. Alright, so San Martin now gives you this plastic box, and it's got like a bezel on top. You have the San Martin hex, and then on the back you have like the case back style that they use. So yeah, pretty cool. Bottom of the box you get this little card. It's got some stuff on there, and you get a little warranty card which is dated and stamped, and then you get a user manual. So very nice to see that. And then at the bottom you get a little dog tag. I'm definitely going to be keeping that dog tag. I'm keeping this watch. And you get, I'm not sure what tool is supposed to go there, if any, but you get a little screwdriver, so you can size this right out of the box, and you get a spring bar tool. And I did use that screwdriver to size this. And here it is. Dimensions: you have a 38mm case diameter, but it's actually 39mm on the bezel, so it wears more like a 39. You have 13mm of thickness, 45.8 lug to lug, 20mm lug width, and then the bracelet tapers from 20 down to 16 at the clasp. You have all 316L stainless steel. That's the case, the crown, bezel, case back, bracelet, and clasp. Then you have a 120 click rotating bezel, ceramic bezel insert. You have double domed boxed sapphire crystal with AR coating. You have a screw down crown, a screw down case back, 200 meters of water resistance, solid links with screw pins, solid end links, and a milled clasp with 4 micro adjustment holes. Price on this that I've found recently is $308, but that does fluctuate a little bit. As you probably know if you're familiar with AliExpress, it might go up, it might go down. I think there's going to be a sale coming up at the end of June, so it'll probably go down. But I don't see it on Amazon yet, although I have seen some of their newer models on Amazon, so I'm pretty sure it'll be up there in the near future. And I'll put a link down in the description for Amazon as soon as I get access to that. You have a matte black dial with applied indices. You have the triangle at 12, you got batons at the 3, 6, and 9, and then you have circular indices on all the rest of them. You got a printed San Martin logo in gilt, and then you have printed automatic and 200 meters equals 660 feet, also in gilt. And you have a printed minute track, again in gilt. The hands are your traditional Rolex style hands. You have the Mercedes hour hand, you got the fence post minute hand, and a lollipop second hand, and they are all in gilt. You have C3 Super Luminova applied to the hands, the indices, and the Lume pip on the bezel. The crystal on this is a double domed boxed sapphire crystal with AR coating, and it looks like it's a blue AR coating, but it's very light. It looks like they didn't do as many layers as they usually do, which is a good thing because it's not distracting from the look of the watch. It's just doing a good job reflecting the light. So I think they did a really nice job on that, and it's very high quality crystal. I've talked about these types of crystals on this channel before. They're not cheap. They're nice crystals. Also, there's a polished ring separating the crystal from the bezel, and it just adds to that nice light play that you get off of this watch. They had the same thing on the Chronos Seamaster 300 homage that I reviewed recently, and I really liked it. So yeah, nice to see they put that on here. You have a 120 click rotating bezel, and really nice clicks on this too. You can hear how quality those are. And the resistance is perfect. It's not too light, but not too heavy. Just really nice resistance. Lines up absolutely perfectly. No back play, no lateral side to side play. And that ceramic bezel insert, just really well done on the bezel. You have a 6.9mm crown. You can see the San Martin hex logo is embossed, and it's a really nice crown. Very nice threading, very smooth. And then in that first position, you can wind up this movement, and it's got pretty tight resistance. I don't want to wind it too much, but that first position is a ghost date position. Second position hacks the movement. And then you can of course adjust the time. Case shape and finishing. So you got a similar shape to, of course, the vintage Submariner that this is paying homage to, and it's really well done. The finishing is just phenomenal. As you expect from San Martin, it's just flawless. The brushing is really perfect, satin-like brush, no rough edges or anything. It's absolutely beautiful. And then you have this chamfered mirror polished chamfered edge, and the transition is incredibly smooth. And that polish, that mirror polish, is unbelievable. You can literally see your face in that little chamfer there. It's really impressive how they do this. Some of the best polishing I've seen on a watch under $1,000. It's just unbelievable. You can see you have vertical brushing to the top of the case, and that matches with the vertical brushing on the bracelet. And then you've got linear brushing on the sides, and you got that chamfered edge. Bracelet, all 316L stainless steel. You have solid links, solid end links. You have screw pins in those links. And this is the same bracelet that they put on the SN020G, which I reviewed just a couple weeks ago. And it's a phenomenal bracelet. I think they should just put this bracelet on everything. But, you know, of course, it's not going to go with every watch that they make. But, yeah, really nice bracelet. It's got polishing on the sides, brushing on the top that matches the case perfectly. And you have female end links, so you're going to get a really good fit, even if you got smaller wrists. And then you have this milled clasp, which is, I think, the standard on all San Martins now. And it should be, because you have that really nice logo embossed on there. You have beautiful chamfered edges, polished chamfered edges, and the 4 micro adjusts. And it's a nice heavy gauge of metal too. It's really quality, clicks into place, very quality feeling. It's got the 2 security pushers. I love this clasp. Case back, really not much to talk about here. It's just your Rolex / Tudor style case back. But what I will say though is I mentioned on the SN020G that this was a little sharp, this part of the case back. You can see they've polished that edge there, and it's definitely not sharp anymore. Very nice. So the movement we have in this is the PT5000, which is a Chinese clone of the ETA 2824. So it beats at 28,800 beats per hour. It hacks and hand winds. It does have a ghost date function because this does not have a date. And then it's claimed to be accurate within plus or minus 12 seconds per day. However, mine is not running that well. I think it is running in that range, and I'll put up a screenshot of my little app that tracks that for you, but it's consistently running slow, which is definitely an issue, and I wish it was running a little fast rather than a little slow. But it's not that huge of a deal, and most of these are not running slow like this. Most of them are running within 5 seconds per day, at least the ones that I've seen. It is what it is. I think I just got one that wasn't regulated quite as well, but they do regulate these movements, so you're more likely to get a good one than you are to get a bad one. Also, this movement has a 38-hour power reserve. The lume on this is C3 Super Luminova, and you can see it's glowing very bright. The old version of this did not have applied indices. They had printed indices, so the applied are definitely brighter. There's more layers applied. I've seen a comparison between the two, and this one is definitely brighter. So big improvement on that, and just, again, as you can expect from San Martin, the lume is going to be fantastic. Wrist shot, I'm wearing my Steinhardt Ocean 139, and this is a very similar watch to this one, so you can expect a comparison coming very soon. And here it is on my 7¼ inch wrist, and it just wears phenomenally well. I mean, that 38mm case size and the fact that it's got the female end links. This bracelet is unbelievably comfortable. The clasp is amazing. Yeah, it just wears absolutely wonderfully. So pros and cons. Yeah, there's definitely not going to be too many cons, but the pros, yeah, fit and finish is great. The crystal is great. The bezel, the crown, the size of this watch, the comfort, the tools provided, The warranty, yeah, it's just absolutely great. Cons, the movement running slow. That's my only con with this watch. And like I said, it might not even be the case with yours. Once again, guys, I am extremely happy with my San Martin. Despite the movement not being as accurate as I hoped, everything else about the watch is literally flawless to my eye. I'm going to declare this right now, and you can yell at me later if you want to, but San Martin are offering the best quality homage watches under $500. I'm going to be doing a comparison between this watch and my Steinhardt, which are extremely similar, and we'll see which one comes out on top. So make sure to stay tuned for that. But it's just absolutely mind-blowing how high quality these San Martin watches are. I can 100% without hesitation highly recommend this watch to you guys. San Martin are seriously becoming a legitimate luxury brand. That's gonna wrap it up for today, guys. So remember to hit that like and subscribe button and hit that bell icon to be notified when I release a new video. Thank you so much for watching, guys, and remember to keep watching out.